Suluhu Hassan has been trolling Kenya in Ruto left, right, center, but finally Ruto has issued a rebuttal. Here's the tip.
Nyinyi kama vijana wa taifa letu la Kenya na wauliza, musikubali mtu awashawishi kudharau nchi yenu. Nchi ya Kenya ni nchi yenu na hatuna nchi nyingine. Nchi ya Kenya ni mali yetu na ni haki yetu, na sisi inatulazimu sisi tutetee na kulinda taifa letu la Kenya. Hakuna mtu atapenda taifa hii usipopenda taifa letu la Kenya. We must, as the people of Kenya, know first and foremost that as patriotic Kenyans, we must stand up for Kenya. We must defend our country. We must never allow negative elements to scorn our country, to demean our country, to spread negative messages about our country. Kenya is first and foremost our home, and we must defend this country together. And I'm asking the young people of our nation to understand that you can never despise your motherland. We must always stand up for Kenya.
Those who know Ruto well, they know that he is the master of addressing people without necessarily mentioning them. So I have no doubt that that speech was directed to the misbehaving dictator, Suluhu Idi Amin Mama. And even Kenyans like Tajiri Mtoto have come out to support the president. It's quite ironic that people would rather support Ruto than Suluhu. They look at Suluhu as a bigger evil. Here's the tip.
Mzazi ni mzazi. Yes, president wetu anajua sisi ni mikora. Lakini sahi hawezi simama na nyinyi. Amesema ukweli. Kwanza amewaita negative elements. Sasa mlikuwa mnadhani ati our dad has forgotten us. Hey. Our dad amesema muachane na sisi na nchi yetu iko sawa. Na huyo hakuzaguo ni master. Sasa mimi unacheza na Ruto. Ruto anajua sisi watoto wake tunamsubuanga, na sasa ameamua kututetea. Hautatudhai. Alituita mtiririko kwanza. Dad yetu wakianza kudeal na nyinyi hamutapenda. Yes, our daddy Ruto have spoken. Hamutatudharau tena.
I think Ruto is just now learning how to play the politics of populism, because at this point Kenyans hate Suluhu so much that they are willing to side with Ruto on this particular issue, just for this one time. Anywho, in this video I want us to look into why Kenyans hate Suluhu Hassan with such a passion, and with no further ado, let's get after it. Reason number one, Suluhu likes embarrassing Ruto every time they meet. And each time she embarrasses Ruto, we feel like she's messing with Kenyans. Just listening to this.
Ruto alikuwa anakuja na lori zake kuchukua asali ya Tanzania. Afu anakwenda kuiprocess, anasema asali ya Kenya. Lakini sio vibaya, wote East Africa, si ndio? Kwa hiyo sasa vijana wetu wana process wenyewe na wanauza asali ya Tanzania. Tumeanza kutoa subsidies kwenye fertilizers. Na sio tu kwa BBT program, lakini kwa wakulima wengine. Na tumeona kabisa kwamba output imekuwa kiasi kikubwa. Kwa fertilizers na inputs kwa subsidy zimewaboost wakulima na hasa vijana katika maeneo yao.
What Suluhu needs to know is that kazi ya kuaibisha na kukelelesha Ruto ni yetu sisi wa Kenya, si yako. In fact, in the famous words of Pastor Nganga, shut up, don't bring nonsense. Enda cheza na rika yako. Second reason why Kenyans hate Suluhu is because it brings her great joy to harass Kenyans. She tortured Boniface Mwangi and his female counterpart. She disrespected our former Chief Justice Willy Mutunga by denying him access to Tanzanian courts. And then she topped it all off by deporting a woman who was a heartbeat away from becoming the Deputy President of Kenya. And that's none other than Martha Karua. I think one of these days we should also arrest and deport a Tanzanian leader ndo to balance hii maneno. Mmekosa nidhamu sana kwetu sisi wa Kenya, and we shall revisit in 2027 when we have a competent Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Third reason why Kenyans dislike Suluhu is because she thinks she is Ruto's equal, yet she's just a usurper of power. Because you know, there's a difference between the two. Both are bad leaders and both served as deputy president. The difference is how they came into power. Ruto campaigned and won elections. Suluhu amekalia kiti ya marehemu. She waited for the gentleman to die for her to get there. Na hataki kuenda kwa debe. That is why today Tundu Lissu is in courts. They are trying him for treason. And what's his treasonous act? He said no reforms, no elections. Is that something seriously to pursue someone for treason? So to me, Suluhu does not want to go to the ballot. She wants an easy election without the popular candidate of the day. That is not a person who should be lecturing even a Kenyan governor, let alone the president. Anywho, let me end the video with this tip.
Tumeanza kuona mtiririko au mwenendo wa wanaharakati ndani ya region yetu hii. kuanza kuvamia na kuingilia mambo yetu.
And with that, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.